What's up, K-Squad? You know I love animals, but today we're going way beyond cats and dogs. Get ready to meet people who share their homes with everything from mini dinosaurs to furry little aliens. These are the pets that make your friends ask, wait, that's legal? Buckle up as we count down the top 10 most exotic pets people actually own. Would you dare to own any of these? Number 10 on our list is the hedgehog. At first glance, you might think these little creatures are all about defense with their spiky exteriors and shy personalities, but don't let their prickly appearance fool you. Hedgehogs are actually some of the most surprisingly chill pets you can have. These prickly little guys might look tough, but they're actually awesome, low-maintenance pets. Hedgehogs don't need a ton of space or constant attention, making them perfect for people with busy lifestyles or those living in smaller apartments. Their enclosures are easy to set up, and as long as you provide them with a cozy hideaway, a running wheel, and some tasty food, they're content to do their own thing. Imagine a tiny, adorable pincushion that sleeps all day and comes alive at night. Hedgehogs are nocturnal, which means they'll spend most of the daylight hours curled up in a ball, snoozing away in their little nest. But once the sun goes down, they become curious explorers, ready to investigate every corner of their enclosure or even your living room, if you let them out for some supervised playtime. Hedgehogs are nocturnal, so they're perfect if you want a quiet companion who won't disturb your daytime routine. They're not loud, they don't bark or meow, and they're happy to keep themselves entertained. If you work during the day or just enjoy peaceful evenings, a hedgehog schedule might fit perfectly with yours. Worried about the spines? Don't be. With gentle, patient handling, hedgehogs quickly learn to trust their humans. Over time, they'll relax and uncurl, revealing their soft bellies and sweet faces. Some hedgehogs even enjoy a gentle cuddle or a cozy nap in your hands. It's all about building trust and letting them come to you at their own pace. Who knew something so spiky could be so snuggly? Once they feel safe, hedgehogs can be incredibly affectionate in their own unique way. They might nuzzle into your palm, or simply relax and enjoy your company. Their quiet, gentle nature makes them a soothing presence, especially after a long day. They're quirky, quiet, and way more affectionate than they look. Each hedgehog has its own personality. Some are shy and reserved, while others are outgoing and playful. Watching them explore, play, and bond with you is a truly rewarding experience. Plus, their adorable little faces and curious sniffs are guaranteed to make you smile. If you want a unique, chill pet that's easy to care for and full of personality, the hedgehog might just be your new best friend. They're perfect for anyone looking for a companion that's a little bit different, a little bit quirky, and a whole lot of fun. Give a hedgehog a chance, and you might just find yourself falling in love with these surprisingly chill little creatures. At number 9, meet the axolotl, a real-life fantasy creature. This salamander never grows up and keeps its feathery gills forever, looking like a Pokemon. Axolotls can even regenerate lost limbs. How wild is that? They come in unreal colors like pink, gold, and black and spend their days chilling at the bottom of their tanks. If you want a low-maintenance, visually stunning pet, the axolotl is for you. Number 8 on our list is the fennec fox. A truly unique and captivating animal that's often called the smallest, cutest fox on the planet. With their tiny bodies weighing just 2 to 3 pounds and their impossibly large ears, fennec foxes look like they've leapt straight out of a storybook. Their soft, sandy-colored fur and delicate features make them absolutely irresistible to animal lovers everywhere. But don't let their adorable appearance fool you. These little desert dwellers have a wild side that's just as fascinating as their looks. Those giant ears and big, soulful eyes aren't just for show. The fennec fox's ears can be as long as half its body, and they serve a special purpose, helping them hear the faintest sounds of insects and small prey moving beneath the sand. Their eyes are adapted for night vision, giving them an alert, almost mischievous expression. While they might look like the perfect cuddle buddy, fennec foxes are wild at heart, with instincts and behaviors that set them apart from any ordinary pet. If you're considering bringing a fennec fox into your life, you'll need to provide them with plenty of space to roam and explore. These energetic animals thrive in large, secure outdoor enclosures that mimic their natural desert environment. Forget about keeping them in a dog crate or a small cage. Fennec foxes need room to run, dig, and satisfy their endless curiosity. Setting up a safe, enriching space is essential for their well-being and happiness. Fennec foxes are nocturnal by nature, which means they're most active when the sun goes down. They're also legendary diggers, using their strong paws to create elaborate tunnels and burrows. This makes escape-proofing your enclosure an absolute must. These clever little escape artists can squeeze through surprisingly small gaps or dig their way to freedom if given the chance. Keeping them safe requires constant vigilance and a well-designed habitat. If you're up for the challenge, you'll find that fennec foxes are incredibly intelligent, playful, and capable of forming strong bonds with their owners. They love interactive toys, games, and even learning simple tricks. Building trust and a positive relationship takes time and patience, but the reward is a companion who's both affectionate and endlessly entertaining. Their playful antics and curious nature will keep you on your toes every single day. Just be prepared for their high energy levels, especially during the nighttime hours. Fennec foxes are famous for their late-night zoomies, sprinting, jumping, and exploring every corner of their environment. And don't be surprised if you catch them plotting their next great escape. Their cleverness and determination mean you'll always need to stay one step ahead. Life with a fennec fox is never boring. From their adorable looks to their wild, unpredictable personalities, these desert cuties bring excitement, laughter, and a touch of the exotic to any home. If you're ready for a pet that's as challenging as it is charming, the fennec fox might just be your perfect match. At number 7, meet the sugar glider. These tiny marsupials are like flying teddy bears. Native to Australia and Indonesia, they glide over 150 feet and love sweet treats. Sugar gliders are super social. You'll need at least 2 to keep them happy. They're nocturnal, so expect late-night activity and lots of cuteness. If you want a playful, pocket-sized pet, sugar gliders are a blast. Double the gliders, double the fun. Number 6 on our list is the tarantula. Now, before you shudder and skip ahead, let's take a closer look at why these 8-legged wonders are actually some of the most fascinating pets you can own. Sure, they might look like something straight out of a horror movie, but there's a lot more to tarantulas than meets the eye. Creepy? Maybe at first glance. But once you get to know them, tarantulas reveal themselves as surprisingly chill and low-maintenance companions. Unlike many other pets, they don't need constant attention, daily walks, or even much space. Their enclosures are easy to set up and keep clean, and they rarely make a mess. In fact, tarantulas are some of the cleanest pets you can have, and their quiet nature means you'll never be woken up by barking or meowing in the middle of the night. Tarantulas are content to spend most of their time resting in their cozy terrariums. They don't need to be walked, they won't chew up your shoes or furniture, and they're perfectly happy with a simple, well-maintained habitat. For busy people or those who travel often, tarantulas are an ideal pet. They can go days without food and don't require constant supervision. One of the most thrilling aspects of owning a tarantula is watching them hunt. Feeding time is like a mini horror movie playing out right in your living room. Lightning-fast strikes, intense focus, and a display of natural instincts that's both mesmerizing and a little bit spooky. It's a front-row seat to the wild side of nature, all from the safety of your home. While tarantulas aren't the type of pet you'll cuddle with on the couch, they are absolutely captivating to observe. Their slow, deliberate movements, the way they explore their environment, and their unique behaviors make them endlessly interesting. Watching a tarantula go about its day can be surprisingly relaxing, almost meditative. Most tarantula owners are content to admire their pets from behind the safety of glass, and that's perfectly fine. In fact, it's the recommended way to interact with them. Tarantulas are best enjoyed as display pets where you can appreciate their beauty and mystery without disturbing them. If you're looking for a pet that's guaranteed to spark conversation and maybe even give your friends a little scare, tarantulas are the ultimate choice. Their exotic appearance and reputation for being fearsome make them unforgettable, and they're sure to be the star of any gathering. Tarantulas aren't for the faint of heart, but for those willing to embrace their unique charm, they offer an experience unlike any other. They're mysterious, beautiful, and undeniably cool, a pet you'll never forget. Number 5 is the mini pig. Cute, smart, and full of personality. But heads up, mini pigs can grow over 100 pounds, so do your research. They're intelligent, can be potty trained, and love to cuddle. Even if your mini pig gets big, they're affectionate and surprisingly clean. If you want a clever, loving pet, a mini pig might be perfect for you. Number 4 is the chinchilla. tiny balls of fluff with the softest fur ever. Native to the Andes, chinchillas take dust baths instead of water baths to keep clean. They're more acrobats than lap pets and prefer to be admired from afar. Chinchillas are nocturnal, so they're most active at night. If you want a unique, low-maintenance pet, and don't mind a little dust, chinchillas are a joy. Just be ready for some late-night antics. Number 3 is the Savannah cat, a stunning cross between a domestic cat and a wild serval. With their wild looks and athleticism, they're like miniature leopards in your living room. Savannah cats need lots of space, enrichment, and patience. They're not your average house cat. They're high energy and mischievous, so expect some wild playtime. If you want a pet that's part wild, part house cat, the Savannah cat is a showstopper. Number 2 is the macaw parrot, living rainbows with serious brain power. Macaws can learn tricks, mimic speech, and solve puzzles, but they're a huge commitment. These birds can live 50 years or more, so it's a lifelong adventure. They need lots of space, stimulation, and social interaction to thrive. Macaws are loud, so they're not for quiet homes. But if you're ready for a colorful, intelligent companion, a macaw is unforgettable. Just be prepared for a lifetime of feathers and fun. Number 1 is the python, mesmerizing, powerful, and surprisingly docile. From ball pythons to Burmese giants, these snakes are captivating to watch. Despite their size, pythons are calm and can even bond with their owners. They're low maintenance, needing minimal space and infrequent feeding, but always handle them with care and respect. They're strong animals. If you want a pet that's both beautiful and mysterious, the python is king. We've seen some wild pets today. Which one would you actually keep at home? Let us know in the comments, hit like if you enjoyed the countdown, and subscribe for more animal adventures. See you next time, K-Squad.